The owner and founder of the Weltex company is Mrs. Snežana Savić, born in 1981 in Albstadt, in the far south of Germany. After completing her education, she goes to the country of her parents, where in 2007 she founds her company. With entrepreneurial spirit and her ability, she manages to integrate the needs of the German-Austrian market with the tradition and quality of the Serbian textile industry. Mrs. Savić established her work ethic, acquired from her birth in Germany, as the foundation in her company. This kind of approach allowed her to cooperate even with the most demanding foreign partners to mutual satisfaction. Production proper: 50% production to order as finished product, 30% production to order as half product, 20% product refinement. Number of engaged cooperators: 15 to 20 firms with about 300 employees depending on the scope of work. Total number of engaged personnel in the production process: 600. Main products: women's ready-to-wear, dresses, blouses, bodies, skirts, trousers, blazers, coats, raincoats, jackets. Men's ready-to-wear: shirts, waistcoats, suit jackets, coats, raincoats, jackets. Children's ready-to-wear: dresses, blouses, waistcoats, suit jackets. Services: design, modeling, tailoring, sewing, packaging, logistics, transport. The Weltex company was founded on the 20th of December 2007. The basic activity of the company is production of clothing items from the field of thrift and fashion, but partly also of classical fashion programs. The complete production pertains exclusively to export. Year after year, the firm has constantly been increasing the scope of production, the number of employees, the production capacities. The Weltex company offers its buyers three possibilities of business cooperation. The first, most represented form of cooperation is production and sale of completely finished product. This implies design, pattern making, and acquisition of complete basic and auxiliary material, tailoring and sewing of test samples, serial production and delivery of finished product to buyer's address. In this type of production, usually the design and the kind of material are done according to buyer's request. The second form of cooperation implies sample making, serial production and delivery of finished product to buyer's address. The difference as compared to the first form is that the buyer is obliged to acquire the basic material, while all the other material, lining, adhesive linen and adhesive ribbons, buttons, hangers, packaging, string, is procured by Weltex. The third form of cooperation is product refinement, where the foreign partner has the obligation to procure complete basic and auxiliary material. Besides production, Weltex provides transport of goods in both directions and the making of accompanying documentation. The results achieved in the previous period and the buyer's needs for constant increase of production have stipulated the first serious investment. In July 2011, the company becomes the owner of a building with about 1,000 square meters of surface, to which it moves the administration, the pattern shop, the tailor shop, the first proper production line, and the storage. After only 3 years, during 2014, the Weltex company expands to production business space for another 2,200 square meters by building a modern and contemporary object. In the early 2015, the firm buys a new production plant in the locality of Sonta in the Apatin municipality, where as early as February it initiates production with about 50 employed workers. The company is organized in the following work units: management, acquisition service, storage of production materials, production preparation, pattern shop with 10 sample sewers, tailor shop with about 30 executors, 5 production lines with about 160 sewers, product quality control department, storage of finished goods, logistics and transport service, maintenance service. Potential. Our greatest potential is the young and well-trained personnel and quality equipment. The company owns the most technically advanced equipment with a series of specialized machines. Specific attention is addressed to the education and improvement of the employees, and the accent is placed on the youngest, on which the company wishes to base its future. Human resources. The Weltex company employs 260 workers. This includes 10 textile engineers assigned to different functions and 20 textile technicians with years-long experience. As for the age structure, we point out that more than 50% of employees is younger than 40. Safety of the employees. One of the most important elements of the Weltex company's business policy is concern for the safety of its employees. Safety of work of the employees in our company is based on the strict European standards. Productivity. Productivity is best manifested in the number of units manufactured in the previous years. The number of manufactured units was growing from year to year in order for it to reach the total over 360,000 manufactured units in our own capacities. Production preparation services. In the framework of production preparation, we can offer you the following services: making of preliminary product design, making of the first patterns and making of technological documentation, making of normatives of basic and auxiliary material, standardizing of production time, making of samples for serial production, making of patterns and tailoring patterns for serial production. Tailoring services. Around 30 workers are employed in the tailor shop, assigned to 6 different teams. Tailoring is performed on about 70 meters of sewing tables and 6 bandsaws. The tailored parts are fixated according to need with adhesive cloth on a fusing press of the latest generation. Sewing services. Sewing is conducted in 6 production lines with about 160 employed workers. This is also the most numerous work unit in the company. Among them are machine workers, ironers, workers in control, final processing and packing of finished goods. Each of the production lines is specialized for the manufacture of a specific kind of merchandise. Logistics and transport. The Weltex company transports its goods exclusively in its own vehicles in both directions, production materials in one direction and finished goods in the other. Finished merchandise is sent once or twice a week. Besides transport, the Weltex company also takes upon itself the making of complete accompanying documentation, customs documentation, declarations. In this way, Weltex provides its clients a simpler and quicker journey from ordering to finishing product. From its foundation until today, the firm has been awarded several times for the achieved business results. It is a holder of the Excellent SME Certificate, the Business Solution Certificate and the special recognition of the Serbian Chamber of Commerce for the results achieved in the development and promotion of Serbian economy for 2014. We invite you to be a cooperator of the Weltex company as well, so we can do business with mutual interest and to mutual satisfaction.